Caribbean Sea, multicolored blue, but the highlight of our trip was going to the cenotes. Cenotes, there's over 2,000 of them in the Yucatan, are big sinkholes that reveal underground caves that are amazing fun. So Al and Sela and Jim and I went on a tour of 4 cenotes, where we zip-lined in, we canoed, we swam, we had a nice lunch. It was a really great day. It was a very professionally operated tour by Cenotes, and they spell with an X. Here's Jim floating along. Here's Al and Sela. Every stop they had a lifeguard with us in red. Jim and I decided to try it all. One, we had to climb up and go deep down into a hole in the ground. There's 2 guys just jumping off into a cenote.
1, 2, 3.
They had slides for us, all kinds of activities to enjoy the cenotes. So you had these zip lines, and you could go a number of ways, and the guy would yell, guacamole, and then you'd let go. So I had my camera in a waterproof bag and decided to take a video doing it myself. Guacamole! No, I took a video of it. Near Guadalajara is the biggest lake in Mexico, which is the 3rd largest lake in the world. It's Lake Chapala, and we went over there to house and pet sit in a little town called Ajijic. This is the house, and these are the pets that we sat for. It was a beautiful view from the house, beautiful sunsets. There's a large malecon along the lake that you can stroll, beautiful flowers everywhere. The little kids there are so cute. These little 2 were practicing their guitar. This big. Lots of good restaurants in Ajijic. This is one of our favorites we discovered. Beautiful peacocks and yard chickens and all kinds of things going on. The flora and fauna in Ajijic is much different than in San Miguel. This is more tropical, more like Panama with helicones and birds of paradise, whereas San Miguel is in the desert. Besides us visiting other places, other people come to visit us, including my friend Wanda, and my cousin Joy has actually moved here from Panama. She bought a little condo, and Wanda came to visit us. We went to have feet-eating fish, Wanda and Joy and I. It was really weird. It was great. Here's a bunch of people from Boquete who now live in San Miguel. And Andrea and others have come to visit, including a bunch of people who came for Day of the Dead. And I organized a party for 20 people at one of our favorite restaurants. Jim and I had a great time. We like to take people around, show them special spots. One of the most special spots is the thermal baths, which there are lots of around here. But here at home, we also have great things. This is Jim in one of our local parks, which we love to go and stroll. They have a lot of activities going on in the parks. This was a tequila and food tasting event that went on in the park. This is the park, the Jardine, down by the Rosewood Hotel. Very lovely. This is the ceiling in the Biblioteca, the library gift shop. This is a painting we just bought for our new house. Okay, back to on-the-road adventures. Some girlfriends and I also went to Puebla, which is south of Mexico City, and there we went to this great auditorium. Saw the Shenyang Ballet. It's a Chinese ballet with amazing costumes and dancers and performances. The theater stayed about 5,000 people. Yeah, it was a really great experience there in Puebla. We also went to one of the many museums there. This was the Baroque Museum. The Baroque period of time was when all the Beethoven, Bach, all the very fancy stuff went on, and this museum really educated you as to what the Baroque period was. We also went to see where the Talavera pottery was made. This is the original oven. They don't use it anymore. This blue comes from Morocco. It's the only color that doesn't exist in Mexico. They bring it from Morocco. And they have lots of artists who work on each piece, from the careful design to the stenciling and the charcoaling of the lines that the stencil creates, and then the girls that paint. And the fella who does the very intricate work. From the back to the front are the stages of Talavera pottery, and this is the finished result. Mexico's known for that. Yeah, Puebla was a great place. It had a huge cathedral. When you tour Mexico and you go to all the cathedrals, you're really blown away. Look at this filigree silver and gold work. This is a library. You can't go in it anymore. So just before Christmas, we went to Mexico City and enjoyed the beautiful architecture and holiday happenings. There is so much jewelry, so many jewelry stores here of silver and gold. It's just amazing. They go on forever. Oh, here's a guy I met on the street. Handsome guy. Beautiful architecture. And just so you don't think we didn't have great food in Mexico City, here's just one of the many bakeries that we came across on our walk through the streets. And the world's most famous logo has its own store. This is the cathedral on Zocalo Square. Zocalo is the big square where everybody goes to walk around. The cathedral, and then this long, low building is the National Palace, which has some Diego Rivera fabulous murals in it, surrounded by department stores and office buildings. It was Christmas time, so everything was decorated up. Take a look at this cathedral door and see how small Jim is in the lower right corner compared to these awesome doors of the cathedral. Inside, of course, gold and silver, amazing. Cathedrals were built on pagan temple sites, and they still do practice some of the purifying, cleansing, smudging, and of course the beautiful headdress and costumes that they have there regarding the pagan days.
¿Regalos?
¡Ah! Yo siempre recibo el mejor de los regalos.
¿El mejor de los regalos?
¡Escuchen! Todo el año pienso que les voy a regalar. Dar grandes regalos es lo mejor que hay. Hoy quiero contar darles lo que preguntó un niño el día de Navidad. Él quería saber si algo podía desear, algo que me diera la ilusión de esperar. Seguía preguntando quién me sorprendía a mí con un regalo en Navidad. ¿Quién le regaló a Santa? ¿Quién le regaló a Santa? Santa es especial y le daremos un regalo. ¿Quién le regaló a Santa? ¿Quién le regaló a Santa? Santa es especial y le daremos un regalo. Un par de botas, un sombrero, una visa, un pantalón, un lindo traje. Lo único que deseo es que sean muy felices todos ustedes. Espero todo el año a que llegue Navidad. Toda la familia reunida estará. Espero los abrazos que todos nos daremos.
This department store had a Tiffany glass ceiling. So did the Grand Hotel, where we went for cocktails. An amazing display of Tiffany glass. It's protected from earthquake damage by metal grill work over the glass, but it is huge with 3 big domes in the middle, all on the top floor there of the Grand Hotel. Just amazing. And the view down in the plaza, the Grand is right on the Zocalo, so we got to see the cathedral. These are all poinsettias and green plants, white poinsettias, red ones, pink ones in the middle. The National Palace. These are big department stores, all decorated up for Christmas. Here's our waiters at the Grand Hotel. Jim and I enjoyed a margarita, of course. Here's the nighttime scene. Well, that's all the time we have for now, so visit again soon our YouTube channel to check out other mini vacations around Mexico. We love it here. It's a great place.